This is a description for the teaser of season 2 of an anime that goes with the name of Gachiakuta, the Reshos of Equance. There is going to be no audio in this, mostly because, frankly, it's just music, or I don't know, just sounds, frankly. Oh wait, yeah, that thing. Okay. Alright, there is actually quite a lot to unpack here. I'm actually surprised by this. The stupid faces. Faces they make are insane in this. I also really still love the glowing eyes aesthetic, just in general. It's very cool whenever they do it. Alright, am I gonna go frame by frame in this? Not really. I'll kind of leave it on screen, maybe, just a little bit, and this is a perfect screen to leave it on for now. But Gachiakuta is a fun show, very fun indeed, and its power system is most definitely entertaining, especially with the way it works for the MC specifically. I really like how they've been able to give what you would consider a very static and possibly stagnant system where the powers might become feeling way too bland or way too repetitive, which I don't agree with, but I have seen it from many people that kind of feel that way when it comes to systems that, for example, My Hero, where they have just single ability. But granted, in that I feel like in My Hero,
later.
Point is, it's not a martial arts power system where you can learn new techniques, or like Bleach, where every single one of your magical weapons has multiple forms. For now, at least. In season 1 seems like there is only one. There's a lot of lore to the world. But yeah, what I was getting with it, I appreciate that it's not something that they really have to worry when it comes to the MC, because his whole thing is that he has basically 1 billion different objects. If anything, I would say it's one of those unfortunate things where when we get a super cool object, it's possible we're never seeing it again. But yeah, I remember that this guy over here is probably gonna join the cleaners. I mean, they were kind of foreshadowing it at the end of the season. There is this whole thing with the series that we have no idea what that is all about. Also, the Enji, right? That's the name of Umbrella guy, the sensei for now. He does possess something inside of his back that they foreshadowed basically every single time that the situation has been even remotely rough. He's went ahead and almost brought it out, and I wonder whether it's one of those situations where it will be like Mahoraga from Jujutsu Kaisen, where it's actually a super powerful weapon. It definitely would have gotten him out, but it actually has a huge drawback that it doesn't really make logical sense that he was about to bring it up. So maybe it's another part of the WoS series, because for now we have the jacket, I think, of the bad guy, obviously of the gloves, the boots of Amo, I think that's her name, I think so, and she herself also hasn't really been revealed what she's up to. We just know that she's captured. That's gonna be relevant later. I also wonder when it comes to the Forgotten series items, because they're unique and they can actually be gotten from other people, and we still don't. I'm pretty positive the, what was it, Divine Instrument, whatever, I forgot the name of them, the items they have. I am rather confident that only the person who created them can use them, right? You can't just steal them unless they're from the special series. Or more accurately, you can steal them, but they're not actually gonna work for them. Feel like there was something like that. Also, I guess there is also the paintbrush that's the same way. Basically, there is an inheritance items, and there is the ones that everyone else have. And obviously, the inherited ones seem way more powerful. Kaiju Garage, it was fun to see. Yeah, this is Amo. And you... oh. I think that's the end of the... I think that was the last season. Wait, are these all from the last season? I know I watched the entire thing. This is not, right? This specific scene? I don't think so. I'm really confident some of them are from season 1, some of them are not. Maybe I'm forgetting, it's been a while since I watched it. But yeah, this lady, she was also not foreshadowed, but she was just basically introduced to the boss, which we still don't know anything about him. Probably has to do something with Rudo's father's death, I would presume. And yeah, this guy, the kid, that's just insane. The face he makes. But yeah, just he clearly enough has to join the good guys, right? He's a crazy character. They've also hyped him up that he has a super great power, but clearly you need to kind of engage against him in order to use it. Oh, you, the crazy one, you're getting backstory. And you have teleportation abilities. That's teleportation is so insane, it really is. I wonder whether I'm gonna have to nerf her, because I mean she would be so good for the good guys. Now she either has to die, or I doubt that they're gonna give it to the cleaners. The ability to teleport, granted I'm certain there is some limitations, even the most limited teleportation is insane. She's just one of those characters where she either has to be a villain or she has to die. I don't see it any other way. But yeah, I could be wrong. Maybe this is gonna be one of those shows that's going to turn into Dragon Ball after season 3, where everyone can blow up planets, so it's not that... Even then, teleportation is still worth having. But anyway. Really looking forward to watching it. It's actually a great show. I really enjoy the fights in it. As I said, the power system is a lot of fun. There is a huge mystery we still need to figure out. I really wonder whether Rudo, whenever he does get back to the sphere, if that's not the end of the series, I'm kinda hoping that it's not. Whether that is actually gonna be, I don't know, him going on a mask. I mean, I doubt it. After everything he's went through, I mean, it depends. The show has not really, I was gonna say, it's not went all that dark yet. And then I remembered Tamo. Right. So it's most definitely willing to go in a very dark place. So yeah, sorry, what was about to... Yep. But anyway, looking forward to watching it, and hopefully maybe watching the actual trailer whenever it comes out. Maybe there'll be some dialogue and some information about the actual direction of the story. But for now, there's a video, so subscribe to the channel there, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did.